In the top stories, Prime Minister Drew says the upcoming CARICOM summit comes at a critical moment for the region. Police engage Old Road community on drug policy and road safety. And reparations advocates have planned a sideline event during the CARICOM summit to discuss the way forward. The details of these stories and more after the break.
Get unbeatable value you'll love. Find it only at Quartz. We've got the best range in appliances, electronics, furniture, and so much more with the best quality and the best prices. Get a free gift with purchase on select items. Save 20% on select bases when you purchase the matching mattress. Take advantage of great deals and huge savings. Treat yourself. Keep your cash with Quartz Ready Finance. Unbeatable value only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Conditions apply. Offer ends February 28, 2026.
It's something that you can't put into words. A buzz in the air. From the time you wake up, you're ready to go. The freedom, the fantasy, the fete. To know it is to live it and love it. You have to experience it. If you know, you know. Angostura White Oak Rum. New look, same vibes inside.
As the sun rises on 2026 and the 50th regular meeting of the Conference of CARICOM Heads of Government, St. Kitts and Nevis stands at a crossroads. This is a significant time for our region. Geopolitical tensions are growing around the world. Economies are threatened as a result. Climate change intensifies and compounds our vulnerabilities, and the community of small island developing states feels the squeeze more and more.
We aren't blind to the hurdles, nor are we blind to the fact that change is happening faster than we can adapt. But this 50th regular meeting of our heads of government is a call to action that must ring loud, especially in the ears of our beloved Caribbean youth. For as our chairman aptly said, none will come to save us. We must save ourselves.
We are reminded that our collective strength is our greatest asset. As our leaders gather in St. Kitts and Nevis this February, we remind them that Caribbean youth are not just the leaders of tomorrow. We are the innovators of today. That sustainable regional solutions to today's challenging issues must be resilient, and Caribbean youth are the resilience you speak of.
Caribbean youth are the sustainable partners you are looking for. So let's use this 50th meeting to turn policy into measurable impact. We're optimistic that our leaders will present initiatives that invest in the skills that keep us here and the systems that protect us all. We remain hopeful that our seat at the table is one focused on inclusive growth and sustainable solutions with our region's people and youth at its core.
Caribbean youth are ready to work, for we are one people,
one Caribbean, and our future is bright because we are building it together.
Welcome to the ZIZ Major Newscast. I am Jamie Morris. As St. Kitts and Nevis prepares to host the 50th regular meeting of the Conference of Heads of Government, CARICOM Chairman, Prime Minister Dr. Terence Drew, is emphasizing the significance of the moment for the region. He says the summit comes at a time of heightened global uncertainty, and Caribbean states must approach the challenges collectively rather than as individual countries.
The meeting is very important at this particular time, and it's no secret that based on the nuances of the geopolitical situation at this particular time, especially where CARICOM members of the community have been brought into the spotlight, I think that this meeting carries that significance. How is the region going to continue to deal with the shift in the geopolitics as it pertains to CARICOM? So that alone, that shift that is affecting members of the community and the broader Caribbean, would make this meeting very significant in the sense that this is where we will discuss the matters and seek to come out with positions, consensus, and an approach to continue to protect our region and our people.
Dr. Drew noted that the Caribbean is a region built on cooperation and mutual respect, and maintains that diplomacy remains the most effective tool for resolving disputes and protecting regional interests.
I want to say that the Caribbean community is a totally independent space. We are not the backyard for anybody. With that in mind, I would say that we seek, however, to have very meaningful conversations with our international partners. And of course, the United States of America, which has had very positive relations with the region over these many years. So I would say, with respect to this, that the agenda continues to be a live agenda for CARICOM, and that does not depend on the chairman alone.
While member states operate under a shared CARICOM framework, he acknowledged that national priorities may differ and said the summit provides an opportunity to find common ground and move the integration process forward.
Let us remember that CARICOM is made up of sovereign states. The full members are sovereign states. And these sovereign states, of course, their foreign policy is governed by the states and not by CARICOM. So CARICOM does not dictate the foreign policy of any of its members. So I would put that right on the table. There are challenges, and there's nothing to be pushed on the rug or the table. But I can say, based on my visits with the heads thus far, I know that CARICOM continues to be very important to each head and to each country, and will continue to build from strength to strength. And this meeting, like all other meetings, but I understand the highlight of this meeting will be used to, of course, solidify our relationship, strengthen our relationship, and would also be used to advance CARICOM.
The Conference of Heads of Government will be held in Bastille, bringing regional leaders together to address security, economic cooperation, and other shared priorities. In other news, senior officers of the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force were in Old Road this week for a community walk, engaging residents on drug policy and road safety. Commissioner of Police James Sutton was joined by Deputy Commissioner Cromwell Henry, Assistant Commissioners Andre Mitchell, James Francis, and Travis Rogers, along with Superintendent Jasper Carty and Force Personnel Officer Eartha Carey. The walk was conducted in collaboration with the National Council on Drug Abuse Prevention Secretariat. Residents raised issues including cannabis decriminalization, public smoking restrictions, traffic congestion, and road safety. Police officers listened to concerns and engaged in open discussion with community members. The police force says it intends to maintain a strong community presence and continue direct engagement with residents across the nation. As CARICOM leaders prepare to arrive in St. Kitts and Nevis for the 50th regular meeting of the Conference of Heads of Government, reparations advocates will meet to decide on a roadmap for reparations. Chair of the local reparations committee, Carla Astafan, says discussions will center around a revised and expanded reparations framework.
As part of the agenda, reparations and the approval of the draft revised 10-point plan. So they have revised, the 10-point plan had these points. It is still essentially the 10-point plan, but it has been broadened to be more inclusive of different of things that we did not look at previously. Persons were given national reparations committees throughout the region, were given the opportunity to submit their suggestions to add to the revised 10-point plan. There was a specific committee created for it. So we looked at it closely, and the executive of the CARICOM Reparations Commission has been working on it for the last few months to get it ready for this meeting. So hopefully it is all prepared and ready to be approved by the CARICOM heads.
Astafan says the committee also plans to host a sideline event during the CARICOM summit, bringing together reparations advocates to examine how regional development can be advanced through reparatory justice.
In the upcoming meeting, the St. Kitts Nevis National Reparations Committee proposed a side event on the fringe of the CARICOM heads meeting. We received approval this week for it, and so we've been putting our energies towards making it happen. We are supposed to have a CARICOM reparations side event is what we're calling it, looking at reparations, financing justice, advancing Caribbean development. We want it to be a high-level strategic session, and we're hoping that some of the heads will.
Astafan says the event is intended to help map out a practical path toward reparations, including identifying clear milestones while demonstrating how reparatory justice could take shape across the region.
Well, we're hoping that we'll be able to, see, really pin down our heads, really have them pinned down in terms of reparations, where they would like to see us end up within the next 2 years, okay? So it seems like a lot of people throughout the region feel like, CARICOM, they're just talking and that sort of thing. Some people don't think that reparations is going to come. But we know that Jamaica, for instance, have been putting forward their own case, and some of us in the region are in a similar dynamic to Jamaica. We're in Jamaica. Jamaica is still a Commonwealth country. And because of that, the king is considered head of state, just like St. Kitts. So before they move to being a republic, they are going to be putting a legal case towards Britain to seek reparations based on an old law that they discovered that they could do this. So, so we have to see how this can be done and how it can be done to the benefit of all of us.
After the break, the Consumer Affairs Department is expanding its outreach and moving more services online. And 3 new ambassadors have presented their credentials to Governor General Dame Marcella Liebert. The details in a moment.
Now loans, cash at the speed of life, so fast you won't believe it. Now loans, cash at the speed of life, right now, right now. If you need cash in a flash with now, no need to fuss, leave it to us. When you need cash in a flash, no need to fuss, leave it to us, hear me now.
When life throws surprises your way, Now's here to help. Whether it's for an urgent bill payment, home improvements, or unexpected health expenses, or even that last-minute holiday trip, with Now, you get cash in a flash, approved in just 24 hours.
Now loans, cash at the speed of life, so fast you won't believe it. Now loans, cash at the speed of life, right now, right now.
A loan product powered by National Bank.
At The Cable, we believe in giving back because when our community thrives, we all do. That's why, as a company, we make it our mission to touch the lives of everyone in St. Kitts. We spearheaded the renovation of JNF Hospital lobby to ensure better care for all. The Cable sponsors free Wi-Fi in every community center across St. Kitts, so no one is left behind in an increasingly connected world. We stand with communities through every moment, big or small, in culture, education, youth development, and more. Y a ti también, comunidad latina. Cuenta con nosotros. Estamos con ustedes. And when it comes to customer service, we set the standard. We're just a call, click, or visit away because you matter to us. Join the company that truly cares. The Cable, more than service. We're family. Somos familia. And we're proud to always give more where it matters.
Here are your Horsford Value Mart IGA Blue Tag Special.
Running February 19th to March 4th.
Hunt spaghetti sauces are just $5.99. Progressive soups, $13.99. Essential everyday chunk and shredded cheeses, $7.99. La yogurt, $3.39. Blue Bunny ice cream, just $25.99. IGA or Essential Everyday Waffles, $11.99.
Hello, our value deals. IGA and Essential Everyday Honey Beer, $19.99. Chef Boyardee canned pasta and microwave pasta, $6.99. IGA and Essential Everyday canned tuna, $3.49. Langus cranberry and pomegranate juices, $11.99. Soft soap liquid hand soap, $8.99. Irish Spring bar soap, $11.99. Chef Smart, Chef Value Mart, tell them in Spanish.
Sea listo y haga sus compras aquí en Value Mart.
Hey, Shop Smart, Shop Value Mart.
Welcome back. The Consumer Affairs Department is urging shoppers to pay close attention to their rights as it continues daily monitoring of the marketplace. Officers check prices, look into complaints, and enforce consumer protection rules, while also helping both businesses and customers resolve disputes. The public can now find information more easily online at consumeraffairs.gov.kn or through the SKN Smart Shopper app available on major mobile app stores. The department is also reminding persons to stay informed, ask questions, and shop carefully. In other news, St. Kitts and Nevis has welcomed 3 newly accredited ambassadors following a ceremony at Government House earlier today. The diplomats presented their letters of credence to Governor General Dame Marcella Liebert, formally beginning their representation to the Federation. Meeting first with the Governor General was Sweden's non-resident ambassador, Maria Velasco, who is also accredited to Belize, Guyana, Trinidad and Tobago, and Jamaica. Next was Spain's ambassador-designate, Jose Maria Fernandez Lopez de Turizo, who also represents Spain to Antigua and Barbuda, Jamaica, Dominica, and the Bahamas. Career diplomat Judita Giorgio, ambassador-designate of Italy, was the final diplomat to present her credentials. The presentation of credentials is a traditional diplomatic practice that confirms an ambassador's appointment and marks the official start of their duties. Large ruminant farmers met with officials from the Department of Agriculture on Thursday this week as efforts continue to expand and strengthen the livestock sector. The session brought together cattle, sheep, and goat farmers for direct discussion on practical issues affecting production and profitability. Among the matters addressed were the return of a dedicated livestock extension officer, cattle meat pricing, and the importation of medication for farm use. Farmers used the opportunity to speak directly with officials, outlining challenges they face and offering practical suggestions as the ministry works with producers to improve conditions across the sector. Coming up in regional news, the United Nations has warned that children are being trafficked by Haitian gangs. The details in a moment.
Every dream begins with a vision, a blank piece of land, a simple sketch on paper, or a conversation around the dinner table. At Horsford's Building and Nevis Centers, we believe that every home starts with hope and ends with something real. From the first brick to the final nail, we are there. We don't just supply materials, we partner in progress, step by step, wall by wall, room by room. We help build lives, futures, and legacies. This is more than construction. It's transformation. It's elevation. It's trust. Dream with us, grow with us, build with us, because your dream deserves more than just materials. It deserves a partner that builds with heart. Horsford's Building and Nevis Centers. Dream with us, grow with us, build with us.
Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank life is nice. You can spend it when you want it, how you like, where you like. Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank life is nice. Home or away, any time of the day. Credit or debit, right in your pocket. With National Bank card, so many benefits. Oh yeah, the choice is yours. Just come and embrace it.
Live your life your way with purchases big or small. Mango, nuts, breadfruit and all.
You can spend it when you want it, how you like, where you like. Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank life is nice.
Cable, we believe in giving back because when our community thrives, we all do. That's why, as a company, we make it our mission to touch the lives of everyone in St. Kitts. We spearheaded the renovation of JNF Hospital lobby to ensure better care for all. The Cable sponsors free Wi-Fi in every community center across St. Kitts, so no one is left behind in an increasingly connected world. We stand with communities through every moment, big or small, in culture, education, youth development, and more. Y a ti también, comunidad latina. Cuenta con nosotros. Estamos con ustedes. And when it comes to customer service, we set the standard. We're just a call, click, or visit away because you matter to us. Join the company that truly cares. The Cable, more than service. We're family. Somos familia. And we're proud to always give more where it matters.
In regional news, a new United Nations report warns that gangs in Haiti are exploiting children through trafficking and forced criminal activity. The report, issued by the UN Integrated Office in Haiti and the UN Human Rights Office, states that most of the 26 gangs operating in the country are involved in child trafficking. Children are forced to run errands, collect extortion payments, and in some cases, take part in kidnappings, property destruction, and killings. Many of them are subjected to sexual abuse. The UN estimates that more than 500,000 children lived in gang-controlled areas in 2024, while over 1.4 million people, more than half of them children, have been displaced by violence. UN officials are calling for stronger community protection systems, expanded social support, and law enforcement that respects children's rights, as well as strict enforcement of the arms embargo. In other regional news, the Cayman Islands Regiment has sent an 8-person contingent to Jamaica to support recovery efforts following Hurricane Melissa in October 2025. The troops will work alongside the Jamaica Defense Force and units from the Royal Bermuda Regiment and Turks and Caicos Islands Regiment to provide humanitarian assistance and repair damaged roofs in St. Elizabeth Parish. This marks the first overseas operational mission for the Cayman Islands Regiment, giving personnel a chance to apply specialist skills developed during training and recent domestic responses. Coming up in international news, the UK government is considering removing Andrew Mountbatten Windsor from the line of succession. And the Supreme Court in the United States has struck down President Donald Trump's global tariffs. We'll have the details when we come back.
In the sun or in the rain, life's a journey, joy and pain. But NCI's here day and night, always here for you, making it right. Always here for you. With NCI you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very
At National Caribbean Insurance, you are covered and secure. We're your partner, your protector, your peace of mind. So for home, for health, for life, choose NCI because we're always here for you. Always.
Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend. Always here for you. Right here till the very end. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend. Always here for you. Right here till the very end.
As the sun rises on 2026 and the 50th regular meeting of the Conference of CARICOM Heads of Government, St. Kitts and Nevis stands at a crossroads. This is a significant time for our region. Geopolitical tensions are growing around the world. Economies are threatened as a result. Climate change intensifies and compounds our vulnerabilities, and the community of small island developing states feels the squeeze more and more.
We aren't blind to the hurdles, nor are we blind to the fact that change is happening faster than we can adapt. But this 50th regular meeting of our heads of government is a call to action that must ring loud, especially in the ears of our beloved Caribbean youth. For as our chairman aptly said, none will come to save us. We must save ourselves.
We are reminded that our collective strength is our greatest asset. As our leaders gather in St. Kitts and Nevis this February, we remind them that Caribbean youth are not just the leaders of tomorrow. We are the innovators of today. That sustainable regional solutions to today's challenging issues must be resilient, and Caribbean youth are the resilience you speak of.
Caribbean youth are the sustainable partners you are looking for. So let's use this 50th meeting to turn policy into measurable impact. We're optimistic that our leaders will present initiatives that invest in the skills that keep us here and the systems that protect us all. We remain hopeful that our seat at the table is one focused on inclusive growth and sustainable solutions with our region's people and youth at its core.
Caribbean youth are ready to work, for we are one people,
one Caribbean, and our future is bright because we are building it together.
In international news, the United Kingdom government is considering legislation to remove Andrew Mountbatten Windsor from the royal line of succession. The move would prevent him from ever becoming king and would follow the conclusion of an ongoing police investigation. Mountbatten Windsor is 8th in line to the throne, despite being stripped of his royal titles last October amid controversy surrounding his association with Jeffrey Epstein. He has consistently denied any wrongdoing. Any change to the line of succession would require an act of Parliament and approval from other Commonwealth realms where King Charles III is head of state. Also, in international news, the United States Supreme Court has struck down President Donald Trump's global tariff policy, dealing a major legal blow to one of his signature economic measures. The court ruled 6-3 that the tariffs imposed under emergency powers were unconstitutional because the power to levy taxes rests with Congress and not the president. The decision invalidates the broad reciprocal tariffs that targeted nearly every trading partner and could have wide-ranging effects on global trade and economies. Chief Justice John Roberts, writing for the majority, said the Constitution clearly does not give the executive branch authority over taxation. Trump responded strongly, criticizing the ruling and the justices, but indicated he will seek alternative legal options. He has already announced plans to introduce a new 10% global tariff using a different law that allows temporary trade measures for up to 150 days. The case marked the first time his trade policies reached the High Court for a final judgment after lower courts also ruled against the administration. Coming up next in sports, St. Kitts and Nevis will host the OECS Track and Field and Beach Volleyball Championships this July, and Brazilian football star Neymar says he is considering retirement. Stay tuned for details.
In the sun or in the rain, life's a journey, joy and pain, but NCI's here day and night, always here for you, making it right. Always here for you. With NCI you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very
At National Caribbean Insurance, you are covered and secure. We're your partner, your protector, your peace of mind. So for home, for health, for life, choose NCI because we're always here for you, always.
Always here for you. With NCI you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very end. Always here for you.
Welcome back. The Association of National Olympic Committees of the OECS, ANOCES, has reached an agreement with Pan Am Sports to implement a new strengthening program for National Olympic Committees beginning in 2026. ANOCES President Ephraim Penn says the initiative follows months of engagement with Pan Am Sports leadership and represents a major step in developing sport across the sub-region. The program will focus on 5 disciplines: athletics, 3-on-3 basketball, beach volleyball, swimming, and table tennis, with training, competition, and administrative support for member countries. St. Kitts and Nevis is set to play a key role hosting the athletics program on July 4th and 5th, and the beach volleyball competition from July 10th to 12th. Officials say the agreement is expected to improve athlete development, strengthen sporting organizations, and create greater opportunities for regional competition. Also in sporting news, Brazilian forward Neymar says he is considering retirement at the end of the year. The 34-year-old, whose record-breaking £200 million transfer from Barcelona to Paris Saint-Germain in 2017, has struggled with a series of injuries in recent seasons. Despite those setbacks, he hopes to feature for Brazil at the World Cup this summer. Neymar returned to boyhood club Santos from Saudi side Al Hilal in January 2025 and extended his contract through the end of 2026. However, a knee operation late last year delayed his start to the Brazilian season, and he only returned to action last week. When we come back, we'll have another look at the stories that made the headlines.
If you're HIV positive or have an STI, having unprotected sex with multiple partners puts them in grave danger. You'll expose every partner and their present and future partners to HIV or another STI. Use a condom every time you have sex. You can live a productive life even if diagnosed with HIV. Remember, early detection is key to your survival. Be responsible, protect yourself and others. Help stop the spread of HIV and other STIs.
Here's a recap of the top stories. Prime Minister Drew says the upcoming CARICOM summit comes at a critical moment for the region. Police engage Old Road community on drug policy and road safety. And reparations advocates have planned a sideline event during the CARICOM summit to discuss the way forward. That brings us to the end of the ZIZ Major Newscast. Thank you for joining us. I am Jamie Morris.